Neutralization reaction. Now what is the meaning of neutralization reaction? Neutralization reaction क्या होता है? When an acid it reacts with a base. जब एक acid एक base से react करता है, we get a compound which is neither acidic nor basic and we call it as the salt. जो resulting compound है वो ना तो acidic है ना basic है, we call it as a salt, and the other product which is formed is always water, always. Okay, now let us take some examples of neutralization reactions. The first example that I am taking is the reaction of hydrochloric acid HCl with the base NaOH which is sodium hydroxide. ये हमारा acid है, ये base है. तो resulting compound क्या होना चाहिए? Salt and water. Salt and water. Now we know what is the formula of water, so we can directly write H2O here because it will always be formed. The second compound, which is my salt, how will I form that? You will form it from here. You will combine this Na and Cl to get your salt NaCl. So this is how you will form the products of a neutralization reaction. Okay, now let us see whether this equation that we have just written is balanced or not. I have one Cl on the left, one Cl on the right, one Na on the left, one Na on the right. I have two hydrogens on the left, one here and one here, two hydrogens on the right. This is again balanced, one oxygen on the left and one oxygen on the right. So this equation is balanced. We leave it like this. Let us take another example of a neutralization reaction. This time I am reacting HCl with magnesium hydroxide. Okay, in the previous reaction we reacted HCl with sodium hydroxide. Now I am taking the base magnesium hydroxide. Okay, now you know why I have written the formula of magnesium hydroxide like this, because of crisscross method. It depends upon their valencies. Let me just give you an example here. Magnesium and hydroxide. Fine, the valency of magnesium we know it is 2 and the for hydroxide we have 1. So when we cross multiply, the resulting formula is MgOH whole twice. You know this, you have done this in class 9th already. Okay, so let me complete the reaction. The products will again be salt and water. Again I know the formula of water, so I directly write it down here. The other compound which is the salt, how will you form this? Just like we have done in the previous reaction. We will get it from here. Okay, so earlier it was sodium chloride, now it will be magnesium chloride. Now you know that the formula of magnesium chloride is not MgCl. Again it will be found by using the crisscross method. So the formula of magnesium chloride that you get is MgCl whole twice. Fine. Now let us see. So this is the salt in this equation. Now let us see whether this equation is balanced or not. I have one Mg on the left, one Mg on the right. I have one Cl on the left while I have two Cls on the right. So let me make this as 2. Okay. Now let us check for hydrogens. I have two hydrogens here and I have two hydrogens here. So total hydrogens on the left hand side become 4. While on the right hand side I have only two hydrogens. So let me put a 2 here. Now on the right side also I have two hydrogens. 2 multiplied by 2 gives me 4 hydrogens on the right hand side. So now my hydrogens are also balanced. Let me check for oxygen. This 2 is multiplied with both the things in the bracket. So oxygen atoms on the left will also be 2 and oxygen atoms on the right are also 2 because this 2 is also multiplied by both these things. So now my equation is balanced. Let us have one more example. Now I am reacting HCl with calcium hydroxide. Again you know why I am writing the formula of calcium hydroxide like this. So again, your salt formation will take place using the same method. This time your salt will be calcium chloride. Using crisscross method, you can find out that the formula of calcium chloride is CaCl2. So this is your salt. And the other compound we know is always water. Now I am not going into the details of balancing in this reaction. I am directly balancing it. Fine. So these were the three neutralization reactions where I was reacting the acid HCl with three different bases. And you saw what kind of salts were formed along with the formation of water molecules. Now let us use some other acid with the same kind of bases. This time I am using H2SO4. H2SO4. Now when I react H2SO4 with the base sodium hydroxide, again I am reacting the acid with the base. Acid with the base. So again my products will be salt and water. Fine. Now this time using the same method, I will use the same method to find out my products in this reaction also. It will be water H2O here. Now how will I form my salt? Using the same method like this. Fine. So in this reaction my salt will be sodium sulfate. Now using crisscross method you can find the formula of sodium sulfate. We know it is Na2SO4. Okay, we have done this in detail in class 9th. We have already covered it many times in class 9th. So this will be my resulting salt. Okay, so now let us see how we can balance the reaction. I have one sodium on the left while I have two sodiums on the right. So let me make it as 2. Fine. I have one whole sulfate on the left and I have one whole sulfate on the right. So this is balanced. Let us check for hydrogens. On the left hand side, 2 hydrogens here and 2 hydrogens here, because this 2 will be multiplied with this hydrogen also. Fine. So 2 hydrogens here, 2 hydrogens here. So total hydrogens on the left hand side will be 4. Now on the right hand side, let me see how many hydrogens I have. I have only 2 hydrogens. So how will I make it as 4? I will multiply this with 2. So I have 4 hydrogens. Fine. Let us separately check for sulfur and oxygen atoms also. I have one sulfur on the left. I have one sulfur on the right. Oxygens. 4 oxygens here. This 2 will be multiplied with everything which is written after it. This 2 will be multiplied with hydrogen also. It will be multiplied with oxygen also. It will be multiplied with sodium also. So according to this, I have 2 oxygens here and I have 4 oxygens on this side. So total number of oxygens on my left become 6. Let me check on the right hand side. I have 4 oxygen atoms here and 2 oxygen atoms here, because this 2 is multiplied with this as well as with this. Fine. So total number of oxygen atoms on my right is also equal to 6. So now my equation is balanced. Let me take another example of the reaction of H2SO4 again. The acid that I am taking this time is H2SO4 again, with magnesium hydroxide. Right now we have just seen with sodium hydroxide. Now I see with magnesium hydroxide. How will I form my salt? In the same manner. So my salt will be MgSO4. You know why the formula of magnesium sulfate is MgSO4 according to crisscross method, and the other product will always be water. Let me check whether this equation is balanced or not. I have one magnesium on the left and one magnesium on the right. Okay. Now let us check for hydrogen. 2 hydrogens here and 2 hydrogens here. So total 4 hydrogens. While on the right hand side I have only 2. So I multiply it with 2. Now I have 4 hydrogens on the right hand side also. Let's come back to the left hand side and check for sulfur. 1 sulfur on the left, 1 sulfur on the right. So my sulfur is balanced. Let me check for oxygen atoms now. 4 oxygen atoms here and 2 oxygen atoms here. So total 6 oxygen atoms on the left hand side. Let us check here. 4 oxygen atoms here and 2 oxygen atoms here, because this 2 again I am showing it is multiplied with both the elements. So my oxygens are also balanced. 6 on this side and 6 on this side. So this equation is balanced. Let us take one more example of H2SO4 with calcium hydroxide. Again, now I can directly form the product. Let me show it again. So this time my salt will be calcium sulfate. We know the formula of calcium sulfate by crisscross method. It is CaSO4 along with water. I am directly balancing this reaction. I am not explaining the balancing. Once again, we have discussed it a number of times. Okay, so this is neutralization reaction. I am repeating again what is neutralization reaction. When an acid reacts with a base to give salt and water, we call that reaction as a neutralization reaction.